That covers that.
How you doing, everybody?
Hello.
It's my old man voice.
Quick update on the Makers and Merchants Guitar Showcase happening September 24th, 1 month from today in Worcester, Massachusetts at the White Room. Vendor spots, there's maybe one or two left, and so far there have been some tickets that sold ahead of time. It's shaping up to be a real thing, so we hope to see you there. In fact, oddly enough, somebody tried to go to it today, 1 month early. They showed up to the White Room on August 24th, not September 24th.
Not our fault, but thank you very much for coming. Hopefully you come in a month.
I mean, if there's already interest in someone showing up trying to get in a month early, that's got to be a good sign, right?
100% confidence. I mean, we'll be able to do this next year, maybe in 6 months or whatever, but this is a rare opportunity. You don't get to see shit like this.
Yeah, I'd pay more than $10 to attend a show like this.
Yeah, so. I mean, you can go to NAMM or whatever, but this is a different feel.
A whole different thing.
Whole different thing. Yeah. So, let's get right to it. Best of the week. Andover, Connecticut, which I didn't know Connecticut had an Andover. There's a 2017 Rickenbacker 330, 6-string for $1,650. Guy also has a matching 12-string, which is insane. It's a clear rule for me. Whenever there's a Rickenbacker that's and within range, it's gonna make the list for me. Best of the week.
We have a Fender 68 Custom Deluxe Reverb reissue out of Fitchburg, Massachusetts for $600. This has a cover and the foot switch, and based on what Dad says, very lightly used.
Yeah, why haven't we bought this yet?
This is a fantastic deal. Hopefully by the time this comes out, I'll have bought it before you did, so you can hear about it after. But I mean, this is less than half of the price of one of these new. This is a really good deal.
All right, speaking of Fender amps, out of Burlington, there is a Silver Face Super Reverb. This is probably a 70s. Looks a little beat up. He says it's fully serviced, fully working. $12.50. I just currently happen to have a thing for Super Reverbs. I don't know why, but looks cool.
As long as you don't gotta move them, that's an awesome amp.
Yeah, that's right.
For $825 out of New Haven, Connecticut, a Fender Harvard clone. I used to own this amp.
Is it that one? Same one. He put something on the front of it, right?
Yeah, somebody put a tag on they put the tag that says Fender Harvard, and they put tilt back. Didn't have that when I owned it, but
super cool idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an awesome.
Check out our demo of it on the YouTube page. It's probably 2 years old at this point, but it's a great amp. Out of Uxbridge, there's a USA American Performer Telly with a Bucker. It just looks great, man. It's got that nice yellow color, the maple neck. Solid deal for that guitar. So
a Telly with a humbucker in the neck is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So this one, we've got a 2017 Gibson ES 275 for $3,500 out of Leominster.
That's our guy.
So first off, this is Alban Carey Fine Instruments, one of the vendors who's going to be at the Makers and Merchants Guitar Showcase. So we got that out of the way. I want to promote them. So the Gibson ES 275, it was made from I think 2016 to 19. And then it was cut from the catalog when the current Gibson ownership, I think, kind of got their arms wrapped around things. Cool idea. So what it is, it's a scaled down version of a full hollow body. So it's a thin line, full hollow. The body dimensions are similar to like an ES335, but with a single cutaway. So, you got sort of that full hollow body jazz box element in a smaller, a little bit more easier to manage guitar. Now, super cool concept. Gibson did have some quality issues during this time, so be aware of that. But, if it's a good example of a guitar from that time period, then I think it's a cool certainly a cool design and not something that comes up on Craigslist very often.
Yeah, that guy's always got a solid reputation.
Coming from him, I'm sure it's a good guitar.
Yeah. If I had to name the king of Craigslist, I guess he gets it. He consistently has killer stuff.
Consistently the nicest stuff in the area? Sure.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on Craigslist. Everyone should strive to his level.
Absolutely.
So, that's all we got. That's it for Best of the Week. We got anything else? What do we got?
What we have here, this is a Barber burn unit from, I believe, 98 or 99. So we, usually when Barber pedals come up on Craigslist, they get featured on Best of the Week. And here's an example of one that we're going to feature for Pedal Corner. So this, the burn unit is still in production. It's pretty much been a constant in the Barber lineup for, close to 30 years at this point. Reading about it, right? So direct from Barber, it's an overdrive pedal based on the Dumble Overdrive Special, or inspired by the Dumble Overdrive Special. Now, I've never played a Dumble Overdrive Special. Probably won't get the chance to. However, what I can tell you about this pedal is it's a really, really awesome overdrive. It's a very thick overdrive, if that makes sense. There's a lot to it. There's 4 knobs on it. The ones to pay attention to. You got your standard volume tone, but then you have dynamics and burn. Your burn control is drive. This particular pedal sounds great. The entire sweep of that knob. Not a lot of overdrive pedals do. This particular one, yeah. So you can kind of get a light boost sort of thing all the way to a higher gain sound, and they're all great. And then the dynamics control. This kind of changes the overall EQ character of the pedal. As described from Barber, a little bit more of a tweed sound to more of a black panel sound. Really, it kind of changes the mid character of the pedal, whereas the tone really sort of affects the high end. I know I'm talking a lot about this pedal, but burn unit, great overdrive pedal. Barber Electronics always does fantastic stuff, in my opinion, in the overdrive sort of category. And to see sort of old school big box ones like this is something I appreciate. I mean, this is going back so far. These are stickers on here, and stickers on the back of it. It's not silk screened or anything. So super cool pedal. If you see a burn unit, worth checking out.
What's it look like? I want to do a quick shout out. Shout out to Nate Lord for making me this old trucker bucker. So fucking cool. And Nate Lord will be at the show. Shout out to Music Go Round and Natick for having our flyer out right where everyone can see it, right at the front counter. Thank you very much for that. Those guys will also be at the show.
Badass speaker cabinets.
They're going to be at the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Local speaker cabinet maker. So
speaking of local speaker cabinet maker, Warlock's going to be there. He's in Worcester, and he looks like he's blowing up too. Speaking of raffles, the Bikes Fight Cancer group will have a raffle at the Makers and Merchants show September 24th at the White Room in Worcester from 1 to 5. The show's booked as far as vendors go. We do have room for 1 or 2 more. But yeah, tentatively, we're fine if we don't get any more.
Get in. If anybody that we've emailed and reached out to and hasn't gotten back to us and maybe saying, ooh, I probably should have got back to those guys, it's not too late.
Let's hurry it up, guys. Or don't, that's fine. But at least come and tell people about it. And if I gave you a flyer, just hang it proudly, please. Thank you.